I'm going to lure him. I have kibble in my hand. I'm going to encourage him to follow this path and end up right here by my side, okay? It's that simple. Hey everybody, Ethan here with Standing Stone, and we are ready for another patch video. Today we're going to be specifically working on a very important obedience behavior. That was a mouthful. We're going to be using his morning meal. He's eating the Eukanuba Puppy Pro and doing a clicker training session where we work on the healing behavior, okay? This is one of those things that is in our online training course. You can follow it if you go to standingstonesupply.com/courses. He would fall in the category of Flusher Retriever because he's an English Cocker. Match your dog up with the right program for you, whether you have a versatile dog or a flushing or retrieving dog, and it's going to help guide you from 8 weeks to 12 months. Now, as we get started here, a lot of people take their dogs for walks on leash. This is not about the leash aspect of things. This is about developing a behavior ultimately that will help him to be the best version of what we want him to do as an adult. That's how do you heel by our side? How do you get to that position? And it takes some body mechanics for a young dog to learn. And the sooner that we start that with them, the better off they're going to be long term. When we start this process with little Patch, we're going to get him warmed up here. He seems to be already focused. There's a target rep. Now, note a couple different things. I'm feeding him with my left hand. That's to draw attention to my left side. If you want him to be ultimately on your right side, switch the process around. Feed with your right hand, okay? So as we go through this, I'm going to lure him. I have kibble in my hand. I'm going to encourage him to follow this path and end up right here by my side, okay? It's that simple. It seems like not a lot, but it's very, very important. And it's a really easy process to help pull focus, bring him around. And as we build this out, we'll ultimately be able to get rid of the food, add additional time. So we'll hold this a second longer. Good boy. Good boy. Now, this is not actually his first session with this behavior. He has been working on it the last couple days. Good. So you can see that he's picked up on it very well. He understands what we're doing. Once your dog is to this point, okay, they easily follow around. And I could do it without food in my hand because he thinks that there's food in my hand. But you want to be able to utilize the food at a rate that keeps his focus. That is the key. How often, how much food, how many times do we do this? It depends on your individual dog. Some dogs will do it over and over and over and over and over again. Some dogs would allow you to, they would just follow your hand around without food in it. But you have to be able to judge each dog. Good. You have to be able to judge each dog for what is their ratio of non-treat to treat lures and how much focus can you get out of them. But ultimately, when your dog will follow that well, you can start to walk with him, just 1 or 2 steps at a time. This is going to start to build out the importance of right here by our side. Good boy. This is an important place to be, and we can work together. Good boy. You see me backing up. That encourages it to come back this way. Good. What a smart little puppy, Patch. Distraction, totally normal for puppies. Pull focus back here. Good. Hey, hey, hey. This might mean that he needs to go to the bathroom. We're going to watch him here a second. If I can't pull focus back to me, we may take a potty break. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go. Let's do that. Mid-training session potty breaks are important. We'll be right back. I bet we get a poop.
A few moments later.
All right, and we're back. He definitely needed to pee and then sniffed around for a couple seconds, and pooped. I hope that there was a fun SpongeBob intermission in the middle of this that said a few moments later. And if not, I'll just do it for you. Pro tip of the day. Potty training puppies can be difficult, but the key is attention to detail. Pay attention to your puppy. He was going to doors, he was jumping, he was focused, and then said, I need to go do something. That was our sign that we have to pay attention to take them out. The number one thing that I see people struggle with when they're having potty training issues is they're just not paying enough attention. We live distracted lives, I fully understand, but give your puppy 100% of your attention in supervised sessions and you will be leaps and bounds ahead of where you were. So, we're gonna grab a few more reps here and then we're gonna call this a session. Your sessions, folks, should be short. Good. Attention spans are short. As your puppy gets older, and if your puppy has a slightly different personality, your sessions can be longer. You have to judge them. This is kind of the nuances. We can give you the steps, but ultimately there is some dog reading that happens, and that's where patreon.com/standingstonekennels, I can actually join you in your training sessions and give you direct feedback on what I'm seeing. The number one thing that Kat and I can offer you is not these videos, though they are great, not our online training course, though that is also very, very helpful. It's our ability to read dogs. And in those one-on-one sessions, we have the ability to watch your session, give you direct feedback. Come on, bud. Give you direct feedback on what is going right, what you need to improve on, and how to help you and your puppy to be the most successful possible. There you go. Good boy. Good boy, Patch. Perfect. And that's where we're going to end that. It's the healing behavior, okay? The healing position. We've developed him to come to our side. He's good at those body mechanics, that movement, in a very simple setup. He's little. We have to keep, he's young, just 10 weeks. We have to keep things simple, okay? As we developed that behavior, we've started in just this session, the couple steps forward, and he's doing really well with that. And he is spunky. But ultimately, folks, build small steps. The smaller steps you take in dog training, the faster you're going to get there. This is Patch. I'm the guy with the pink gun. We'll see you in his next video.